What's up, everybody? Matt Emroy back once again. Feeling a little worse for wear. Boy, I don't know if that thumbnail really had the motivation that I put into it. I was trying to show you guys that my lower back is killing me tonight. And when I say it's killing me, it's been like a throbbing pain. And I have no idea what it's from. I honestly originally thought maybe it was like a gas pocket because I've had a lot of those in the past. Um, but as I went through the day, I realized it was not. It was probably just me overworking myself. And actually, my mind just went blank. I just had a brain fart here. Oh, that sit-up bench I got from Aldi has actually been a saving grace because I've been using that as like a glorified inversion chair, and it's actually helped stretch my back out and relieve a lot of the pain. I've never really had this happen before, not for any length of time. I mean, I've had like sore muscles and back spasms, but honestly, that's about it. So, all those of you that are religious out there, please pray for me. But even more to the point, not just me. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. My buddy Tyler, hopefully will be here soon, is under the weather. He is in the hospital right now with a real bad case of the flu. At least that's from what I understand. So, Tyler, if you're here, I hope you didn't mind me sharing that. He actually requested this live stream tonight for me to do it. So, hopefully he feels better. I know that a lot of us this year are dealing with different medical issues. Everybody's kind of scared of the that coronavirus that's supposed to be out there now, though. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really all that worried about it. It's one of those things that we're pretty good about how we contain things like that in our country. So don't worry too much about it. I think in the end, it'll be proven to be just another one of those things we have to go through. Hey, Matt, how was the snow coming? It's still coming. Right now, I'd say we have maybe a dusting to a half of an inch on the soft surfaces, so the grass, maybe the gravel. Hard surfaces, it's not even sticking yet. And I don't really expect it to, mainly because it's just been too warm. We just have had way too warm of temperatures. Yes, the Dodge is gone. The 2006 Dodge Ram 3500, our big diesel truck we used to tow the trailer, or actually we thought we were going to, we never actually did. It's gone. It's sold. It's to its new owner. And I'm actually happy about this one, folks, because the new owner is going to be using it to, as I stated earlier in the vlog, he's supposed to be helping out with like Royal Rangers and the youth group in his church. So it's going to be going to a good cause. And to be perfectly honest with you, we weren't really driving it all that much. Diesel trucks don't like to sit around. They need to be driven. And we were lucky if we took that out maybe once every month or so. Hired Gun says, hi, guys. And Victor Del Fuente already. I got you. Oh, here we go. Tyler's here. Okay, let me read this real quick. I'm fine with you telling everybody that they released me, just have to play it out. They won't give me anything just sitting at home, aching and feeling terrible, but thank you for doing this live stream. No problem. One thing I will tell you, I've had the flu maybe twice in my life, and I know you just kind of got to get through it. It's not fun. You get a lot of different symptoms. With me, it was always a little bit of a fever, but even more than that was just the congestion. Drink plenty of liquids, follow your doctor's orders. Mainly, that's what you need to look at. And I know with me, I never had a problem drinking. I've always been the type of person that drinks a lot of mainly water, and they want you to stay hydrated. I will tell you, though, when you're trying to recover from something like the flu, make sure you drink water and not, like flavored waters like I'm drinking now, because that can actually dehydrate you even more. Though I do like my grapefruit flavored water here. There we go. Little too much light on me. I was kind of getting look like a ghost. How much do I pay for a haircut? Terry Zhang? Hang? I don't pronounce Z, so it's probably Hong. Terry Hong, something like that. I get my haircut done at Great Clips usually. That's if I don't do it myself. A lot of times I'll just do it myself. It's looking a little ratty right now. I probably need to go get another haircut. I don't know. I'm actually maybe starting to thin a little bit here, folks. You know, I didn't look like it first, but heck, look at that. I might be going bald here, folks. I don't know. What do you think? Nah, I think I'll be okay. Tyler goes, the one thing I'm bad at is not drinking water. Drink more pop, but trying to drink water. Water, but yes, I have it 5 years ago today. I bought the house. Still remember it. Wow, time really flies. 5 years. That's incredible. Water, yeah, you definitely need to drink regular water. And again, not the carbonated water like I'm drinking. Mark Covington is here. I was watching Franchise Kicks before. He's really got a cool channel. If you haven't seen his videos, he does a lot of like Amazon liquidations and just like I don't know if he does a lot like on eBay anymore. I know he does a lot of private sales. I think he does still sell on eBay. I've got to figure out what his eBay channel is because he had some items that he showed in one of his haul videos the other day. I kind of was really interested in, namely records. He buys like Amazon liquidation pallets. And I still haven't really found a good place locally. I really wanted to start doing that because there is a lot of money in liquidation pallets, but you really have to have the sources to find it, basically. Okay. Friend of mine needs me to help him with set up a computer. James King says, I love his channel. Yeah, Tyler, hopefully you'll be able to put some more videos out here soon. I know the weather really isn't playing nicely, though from what I understand, the Midwest, the snow has not really been coming down very much at all. It's been kind of a warm season this year. All right, well, I did something kind of foolish today. Well, maybe not foolish, but wasn't necessarily the best use of my money. I did, if you guys watched the vlog from earlier, I did wind up selling 5 of my refurbished towers today all at once to a lady that was getting them for her church. And she requested that I give her a 24-inch monitor and a 22-inch monitor. And then the rest could just be like the 20-inch monitor. So needless to say, I had to sacrifice the 24-inch monitor that I had paired with a Dell Optiplex i7. So I have someone coming for that tomorrow, and I really need to have a 24-inch monitor because that's what the gentleman's expecting. And you guys may or may not know that I purchased 2 of these HP 24YH monitors from Office Max a few weeks ago, and that's what I'm using on these. They're a matching pair, and they're decent monitors. They're 1080p. I think they're 60 hertz monitors, if I'm not mistaken. They're okay, but they don't have the greatest visual range. Like if I start going to the side here, I start actually losing the clarity, and the monitors start kind of fading a little bit like you used to get with old LCD TVs, even though these are LED monitors. So what I actually did, I went to Best Buy today and I purchased 2 more of the HP 24F displays, like the one back there. You can kind of see it in the background. That's hooked up to my data backup rig. I have both boxes here. I'll just show you guys this one real quick. The thing I like about these, honestly, let's see if I can go down like this. If you look down there, you can see they are 1080p, but, and of course you can't see it here, but these are actually 75 hertz displays. whereas the ones I'm using here are the typical, more typical 60 hertz displays. And these things really have a much better picture. I'll be honest with you. I think they're both. Are they both IPS? I know that these are IPS panels. I never really actually looked to see if these were or not. I have to assume they are. Yes, these are also IPS panels. And if you look closer, this boasts 178-inch viewing angle, which I can guarantee you the ones I'm using here don't have that. These at most maybe have 120. Let me see if I can give you guys a better shot of it. That's what it looks like right there. I even like the stand better. The stand is actually metal on this model, whereas I just dropped it, folks. Well, hopefully it didn't break. I'm sure it was dropped a few times in transit. But anyway, the stands on these are fully plastic. And the bad thing about that is if I move the desk around, the monitor shakes. And of course, because I mount my camera on top of the monitor, the camera shakes too. No, I didn't, Mark. I wish I remembered to do that. I didn't actually remember to do my windshield wipers. I don't usually bother doing it because honestly, I don't really go anywhere early in the morning, so I'm okay with it. If they get stuck there, I'll just stay home tomorrow and maybe make some hot chocolate or something like that. Tyler goes, well, I will as soon as I feel better. 3 of my vehicles broke down, so it's not my day. And now the microwave just died as I went live. Just a bad luck day, I guess. I had one of those yesterday myself. It seemed like nothing went right, and yeah, I'm having some issues right now. Namely, the Tahoe has got 2 front tires that don't want to hold air. I got to fill them up about twice a month, so I need to bring those and get those diagnosed. Since it's such a slow leak, I can almost guarantee you it's not like a tack or something in the tire. It's probably a leak at the valve stem or around the rim. So that'll be fun. I'm sure that won't be cheap. The Yukon is doing okay. Nothing I need to do with the Yukon right now. Fingers crossed. The LeSabre, on the other hand, is going to need new tires very soon. Got my new video card, hired gun, Radeon 5700 XT 8 gig. That's a beast. You're going to get to do some gaming with that for sure. I-36, my internet has been going out about every night around 9. The modem will reboot. I have a feeling either AT&T is doing it or could some hacker log into my modem. I doubt you have a hacker. I think more likely AT&T is maybe doing some service updates, and or they're having issues with one of their lines. If it's AT&T, I have to assume it's a cable internet. So maybe you got to realize the way cable internet works is you share a network and bandwidth with everybody in your area. So maybe what's happening is everybody's using it at the same time. It's using up all the bandwidth, and AT&T is just cutting off certain people's modems so everybody doesn't go down. I've actually seen that happen before. Starter went out on the Avalanche, and Mercedes bearing went out on the idle pulley, and the Honda the tailgate and oil leaks. It's not your week, I'm telling you. I had to do the starter on my Tahoe about a month ago, and that was a pain. Honestly, it's actually one of the easier vehicles to do, but being that I'm really an automotive novice and not really used to working on my own vehicles, it took me a while longer to do it. But I got it done. And actually, that starter's been pretty good. That was a NVZ brand, something like that. It was an OEM equivalent that I got for it on eBay, and it's the Vortec 350. It's a 5.7, so it's pretty easy to do, except for me, And the interesting part was I would never have even considered tackling that job myself if it wasn't for the fact I'd already done a starter on another Chevy 350, so I pretty much knew what had to be done. And of course, Dad was out there coaching me because being a 30-year ASE certified master tech, he had done probably 100 of those things in the past. Okay, top tips for everybody out there. I want to continue that in this live stream, and there are two things that I buy for every refurbished computer that I think you should consider getting. Number one, you want to sell your refurbished computer with a good wireless card. People just expect that nowadays, even though most desktops technically are not wireless. By nature, people expect it. I picked these up on eBay for about $5 a piece, and they are wireless USB adapters. You guys can let me try to get a good shot of it there. There you go. These things come with an antenna, and they're USB. They plug right into the back of the computer, and you put the antenna on there. And the nice thing about it is you can move the antenna around to get the best signal. These are 300 megabits per second, so they're wireless and they're not like A or G, anything like that. Supports USB 2.0, IEEE 802.11bg.NN. The only negative to these only work at the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. These are not 5.8 gigahertz compatible. But for what they are and at the price point they're perfectly fine for most people. Though if you get a seller that's looking to maybe game with their computer wirelessly, I would probably step it up a little bit from this. But for daily internet tasks, these work perfectly fine. And for $5, you really can't go wrong. What do we got here? A couple of independent conversations. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. I'm very tired tonight with the back pain, and in fact I've had to take a lot of Tylenol today. I'm just kind of like woozy right now. So let me get to the second one. Lately people have been asking me if my computers have Bluetooth in them, and again, being that I mostly sell desktops, I usually say no, desktops don't really have Bluetooth. I'm like, why do you even want Bluetooth? But now that I think about it, a lot of people might want to connect something like a Bluetooth keyboard, a Bluetooth mouse, maybe a Bluetooth headset. So again, going on eBay, I picked up a bunch of these Bluetooth wireless CSR 4.0 dongles. This is what they look like. They're sold by many, many different people out there. I'm going to turn the light off real quick so the camera can kind of focus on there. I get these for about $3.50 a piece. They come in this package. It does have a driver disk in there for Windows 7, but if you're running Windows 10, you don't even need it. But it's boasted that it works with Windows 98, 98 Second Edition, ME 2000 XP Vista, Windows 7, 8, and 10. So, excuse me, I dropped my phone here. I have to assume that it includes drivers for all of those, which is really interesting that it would still work with Windows 98. I don't know anybody that would want to hook a Bluetooth device up to Windows 98, but heck, for $3.50, you can do it. And I will say the range on this is very good. I tested this up to about 50 feet, which is generally the range for Bluetooth, and it kept its signal at and beyond 50 feet, and it is compatible with, or I say compliant with Bluetooth 4.0, which I believe is the newest version. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Mr. Jimmy, I bought Bluetooth adapters off AliExpress for 99 cents and free shipping. Interesting. I got to look up AliExpress. Honestly, I've never bought anything off of there before. I kind of just, I don't know, it kind of frightened me, to be honest with you. But a lot of my friends are doing it. So, you know what? I'll peruse AliExpress later on tonight, see if I can find any good deals out there. Ooh, a picture of a scantily clad woman on there. Oh, very interesting. I386 goes, wow, man, I got Bluetooth on my Windows 98 computer. I never really thought about it. I guess, again, if you really want to have like something like a Bluetooth headset or Bluetooth keyboard, then yeah, I mean, it definitely does make sense. All right, Tyler, I hope everything goes better for you. I'm going to keep you in my prayers. I've told Mom and Dad we are as well. Stay safe out there, and just remember, it'll get better in the morning. It always does. India market is pretty good too. I386 was joking. Well, I mean, like I said, it would not surprise me if there was somebody out there that would actually want to have Bluetooth on their Windows 98 computer. You know, definitely a possibility. Although, again, most of the modern peripherals that would hook up via Bluetooth probably wouldn't play nice with the Windows 98 operating system, even if you physically could hook them up to with a Bluetooth adapter. What about infrared sensors on Windows 95? That was a big thing on laptops back during that era. Excuse me, I got a little bit of an itchy nose right now. Infrared was okay. The only problem with infrared, you got to remember, that's line of sight. So you have to stay where you can see that sensor. That's about it. Mark Covington, if I get a new 1 terabyte SSD hard drive for my Dell Optiplex 9010, I will need to also buy a new bracket for it. Why is that? Not necessarily. You can use the double-sided mounting tape like I've showed in the previous vlogs. You can get them at Dollar Tree, and you can actually just use that and adhere it to your current hard drive if you're keeping that in. If not, you can even use that and use the double-sided mounting tape and mount the SSD to the bottom of the case. Remember, it doesn't have any moving parts, so static electricity and ESD, stuff like that, really isn't a consideration when it comes to solid-state drives like that. Yeah, I've never used it either. You have the digital high note VP. I'll have to look that one up. You know what drives me nuts is, okay, I got it. Wow, that's going back a long ways. That's actually Digital Corporation, which I think has been defunct now for like, what, 10, 15 years at least. 94. Yeah, the one I saw online said 95, 96, so it might go back that far. Oh boy. I think we're going to end this at half an hour tonight. I mainly did this one for Tyler, and my back is still really sore. Believe it or not, I actually feel better when I'm standing up. So right now, I can either stand up or lay down. Sitting absolutely kills my back because it's putting pressure on the lower back, and I think it's right around the sciatic nerve. And that's very typical when you have sciatic pain. You're more comfortable either standing up or lying down. And I may need to consider putting a board under the bed. Hopefully this won't be a prolonged issue. I guess I should look at it. The positive aspect is I can still get my exercise in because I can exercise all day long. Not doing weights right now, but doing my marching, my military marching, and getting the different workouts in. Other than weights, I could still do it. It's just when I sit down, it causes me a lot of pain. No. Matter of fact, don't, Mark, do me a favor. Don't ever take tech advice from people at Office Max. They don't have the same level of experience that I have. The double-sided mounting tape is not going to do any harm to your solid-state hard drives. I've been using it that way for years. I think the reason they told you that is some cheaper mounting tape like that. And you got to remember, this is foam mounting tape. This isn't like, double-sided Scotch tape. I think the reason they say that is people, if they use the real cheap stuff, sometimes the SSDs years down the line they can get dislodged, but I've never seen it happen. If you use good quality double-sided foam mounting tape, remember that word, foam mounting tape, you'll be fine. All right, everybody, I apologize, but I am going to have to end it here because my back is really sore right now. I've got to stand up or sit down or lay down, I should say. Hope everybody enjoyed this. If you want more of my antics, go ahead and watch the vlog I uploaded today. I will try to do a couple of those a week. I'm not going to make a promise there because I don't know what time they're going to allow, but Please continue to like and subscribe. Have a great evening. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.